Uh-huh.
Bitch,
Uh-huh.
bitch, that
Uh-huh.
bitch. Good
Uh-huh.
evening, everybody. I've been to the hairdressers. We've gone blonde.
Whoop,
We
whoop.
felt
You
like,
can't make it still looks darkish on the camera. You can't see how blonde it is.
oh, it's blonde. It's blonde. I'm blonde. So we thought it's launch day, but something exciting to share. Get the hair done.
Oh well, this is the difference between you and I. It's launch day. You got your hair done, and I look like the wild woman of Borneo. But I am going to the hairdressers tomorrow. You'll be pleased to know because
I
my
am
hair
too. Not gonna
looks like
lie.
I've been dragged through bush backwards, and it's like black, grey, and purple.
No, look, in all seriousness, the reason that the hair is done is because it is what, like 13 sleeps now. So Operation Get Fit Look Hot for LA, which should have started months ago, has really started here today.
12
So
days. 12
I
days
went
tomorrow.
to Andrew, who keeps me fresh. Let's just say, I was like, Andrew, get me looking LA fresh. Then I went to Missy. I was like, Missy, get me looking LA blonde.
Botox.
The freshness. If the lips look juicy, you can tell Andrew. So yes, it was like, now it's the prep, isn't it? We're in the LA rundown. We're very excited. Like going to LA. Cheryl went to LA 3 years ago now, but no, 2 years. 2 years ago. Anyway, but I didn't go.
September 2019.
Yeah. And we were just saying, like, a few years ago in January, on this week in January, it was insane. We were sitting around the table 3 years ago going, right, it's nearly month end. The mortgages are going to come out. How are we going to pay them? The business had been going for about since June the year before, since June 2018. So this was like January 2019. And we were literally sitting where at the kitchen table going, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It took my imposter syndrome to new heights. Like, Cheryl's very good at talking me down. But like that time, like, just tell the guys, Cheryl, like that time sitting around, it was scary as shit, wasn't it? Like, it was full on white knuckle ride.
Yeah. And not just for us, because you can imagine, obviously, we've set this business up being the main breadwinners in our houses, and then we've got mortgages to pay. Our husbands think we're around the bend. So it's like, it's not only just managing our energy to stay in the knowing that it's all going to turn out okay and helping each other, but then you've got like your wider family who are worried for you, genuinely concerned, thinking, what if you lose your house? That's what Graham kept thinking, and my mum, what if I just don't want you to lose your house? That's what they kept saying. So you've got this energy and people saying that because from a positive intention. And then you've got me and you smiling, not wanting to tell them that we don't know how we're going to pay the bills at the end of the month because they'd start worrying. So we just kept it ourselves, which lent to Donna, you couldn't sleep.
I could not sleep. I would wake up in the middle of the night, like literally like cold with fear. I had the elephant on the chest thing again. It was like, it was so scary because it was that moment of, God, have we literally just been kidding ourselves? Am I going to show my child how to set up a business and go bankrupt all in the same year? Am I going to, like, everybody is going to say, well, we're told you didn't know anything about online businesses. We're told you didn't know anything about enterprise. It's different, when it's other people's money, but when it's your own, it's a bit. And honest to God, like, I know how to manage my imposter. But that time in our lives, that moment when the chips were down, when shit was getting real, was one of the scariest times, like, like most testing times. That's what it was. It was weird because we had this knowing, we felt like we were doing exactly what we should be doing, and we just kept saying the universe will work it out. When we are in service, when we are in our bliss, when we are doing what we know to do, the universe will give us something and it will be okay. And what happened was, I woke up one night, didn't I, Cheryl? And I said, and you came in the kitchen the next day, and I was like, we're going to write an imposter syndrome program. We're going to run a beta program, some 6 weeks long, and we're going to have, and I think another people who would be great in it. And we literally went out to these people and said, we want to run this imposter syndrome program. And we ran a 6-week program with a handful of clients that paid the mortgage and the bills. And then it's kind of sat there ever since. We'd created the Really Online. We had the 12-week program, but we never created, and we've been asked so many times, well, we did what about the imposter syndrome program? And given that we're experts in imposter syndrome, it's what we talk about. We just never did anything to make it as a program. But had I not had the skills, had I not had Cheryl, had I not had community around me who could help us keep reconnecting to that big goal and get the confidence to walk through that, because I swear to God, like, what is the stat? It's not like 80% of businesses or something ridiculous fail in the first year. Telling you now, it won't be the money, it'll be the mindset. That is 100% my belief, because you are going places every single day, mentally, emotionally, you know, learning stuff that is so out of your realm of comfort that if I'd been on my own, I've said this to Cheryl so many times, I genuinely don't know if I would have got through it. Like, we were very lucky we had each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. And here we sit, right? 3 years later, we've had an amazing Christmas. It's Caleb's 9th birthday coming up. We're not in a panic, wondering what we're going to do to make birthday special. And so we've got Caleb's birthday the week after next, and then 2 weeks tomorrow, 2 weeks yesterday, we're flying business class to LA to go to a mastermind, which we have been able to manifest the money to be able to pay our coach Nick to be a part of that mastermind, which we have done for the last 2 years. We paid £25,000 to be part of the mastermind, and we have manifested the money to pay that. And now we're getting to fly business class to LA to go to a mastermind where we're going to be staying in an amazing mansion on Sunset Plaza with a private chef during the day and dinner with all of the other elite ladies. And then we finish on the Saturday evening. Donna and I think we're the only ones so far going, have paid an extortionate amount of money to go to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Dr. Dre. We're going to have to go gangster on that day. It's pure gangster, but we've got like hospitality tickets to a pre-Super Bowl event where, it's one of the guys out of the Fugees is on. Anyway, I can't remember. But we're going to the Super Bowl, to a hospitality event first, and then to the Super Bowl. Then we have a day to ourselves in LA where we can go and explore wherever Donna wants to go. And then on the Tuesday, we fly business class to Dallas, and we have hired an amazing hotel, 5-star hotel, where we're going to be hosting a mindset mastery retreat. And we get to spend time with Claire, our gorgeous friend, and her family while we are there, which we always want to do. We've manifested it. How very different our lives are this January in comparison, because before we would have been too afraid to book the hotel, book the Super Bowl tickets, book the flights, the seats we...
Has Cheryl frozen, or is it just me? I don't know if it's just me or Cheryl. Somebody tell me in the notes, is it me or is it Cheryl? Right, if you're just watching me, I'm being quiet because I don't know if it's just me or Cheryl, and it won't let me back in if I come out. Cheryl's frozen, amazing, thank you. Right, so we are doing all of that. Now, the reason that we're sharing this with you, and I know you all know us right now, I like how she's like, is that we're not telling you this to brag. It's got nothing to do with the bragging rights, okay? We are telling you this because as those women that we were sat around the kitchen table in there, had we let the imposter win, had we listened to the, you don't know what you're doing, you're going to ruin your family's lives, you're going to be bankrupt, had we listened to all those fears and that insanity going on with the inner bitch, we wouldn't be here now. We wouldn't be going to LA. We wouldn't be going to Dallas if we'd let her win. And when we were sitting thinking, when we started doing self-doubt all out, we had planned this year to come up with an imposter syndrome course for you guys. We'd planned to do it and launch it later in the year. And when we started self-doubt all out, we thought, do you know what? It just feels right to give the clients who join us to self-doubt all out right at the beginning of the year this program, so that independently of learning the bigger things that are bigger programs teach them about purpose and boundaries and self-care, all of the other stuff that they just know when they need to, if they need a month-long course or a short, sharp course, how to deal with the imposter so that they can get on with finding their purpose and things. And that was why we wrote Ditch the Bitch. And we decided then that we wanted to include it as part of the investment for the people who signed up with us in January. And we didn't have to do that. We could have waited and then rolled it out again and all the rest of it and did another launch. But we felt so passionately that you guys deserved to have this, and that anybody who is ready to invest themselves in this year, knowing that this is going to be a year of such rich opportunities, I can just feel it, that they've got everything that they need with a lifetime access to this on-demand course. Ditch the Bitch is amazing, guys. Honestly, it is 5 weeks of lots of short, sharp, really punchy, power-packed modules of coaching caffeine for your confidence. It is like the espresso that you need, the 3 minutes, 5 minutes, with a few longer audio versions, a few longer audio conversations with Cheryl and I in there. So if you've got some time and space to really sit and do more growth, or you just want to pick me up because you've got something big for the day, you've got either or. And the workbooks in there are beautiful. We can't wait to show you. We're actually going to be posting a video a little bit later on in the Self-Doubt Challenge group showing you what the program looks like. But this is our call to you right now. The mindset work is what will unlock everything else. And we know from speaking to thousands of you over the last few years that the inner bitch is the biggest obstacle to getting the mindset right.
Hi.
I was like,
I have no internet. I've had to log in on my phone.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you. Well, we find you really inspiring, okay? So the guys who've already invested last week in the Real You Online program will be getting this Ditch the Bitch bundle. Ditch the Bitch bundle. Do you not love the name? Do you love the name, Ditch the Bitch bundle? Wendy Molyneux is a genius who's in our elite in our Soul Sister program. With it, like we were like, oh my god. So right now it is available for you. I'm going to drop it in here, but I'm hoping one of the team can make sure it's in all of the relevant areas. So you've only got till 9 o'clock tomorrow night. We're down to the last 27 hours now being able to come on board. Then after that, all of these offers go off the table. Everything is full price. Nothing's in bundle, and we are not doing this again. So please, 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 if you want to join, do it now. You can either invest in one installment of $997, or you can pay 12 times £97, and that's lifetime access. And in the Real You Online program, we even do a live monthly call, which if you saw Nicola Mercer talking yesterday, loves the monthly calls because we do them on Zoom. So you get to ask questions, the odd person will get coached. It's just the most amazing session, isn't it, with the clients? So I love the name, Catherine. I'm so glad. I am so glad.
Like I say, this is lifetime access, right? You've got lifetime access to the mental resilience bounce back ability. You've got lifetime access to the Real You Online, 64 modules. And now you've got lifetime access to this on-demand 5-week program to just give you that shot in the arm. Like, there is so much content. Yeah, for like a ridiculous price, right?
Because in the Real You Online, the 64 modules, but I think 2 of them are specific to imposter syndrome. This is 30 modules all to help you with your mindset and around your crazy lady. So there'll be no more excuses now for her getting in the way of your greatness, your expansion, your growth. Like, we're taking all those excuses off the table because you can get this as part of the package that you sign up with if you sign up before tomorrow night. After that, you'll pay just under £500 just for the Ditch Your Bitch package, okay? It's been included also with Bounce Back Ability Bootcamp and lifelong access to the Self-Doubt All Out replays. So the whole thing that you're getting is worth just over £8,000 for $997.
Mental.
It is insane. It is insane. Isn't it beautiful? Aren't the workbooks gorgeous? I can't describe. Oh, butterflies, and yeah, they're just beautiful. Gold.
It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. Holly designed them and they're absolutely beautiful. The live call is amazing. I know, isn't it? It's amazing. And we have gifted, so for our clients who are in the Soul Sister program, the 6 months coaching program and the Elite program, we have gifted you the program already. Okay, and for the really online clients, we're going to give you an what's it called? Like when you buy something because you're already in the program. Oh, it begins with A. Alumni, an alumni price. So we are going to be giving it to you guys. So if you're in the Real You Online and you want to invest in this, we're going to give you for an alumni price until 9 o'clock tomorrow for £222. So if you want that, let me know. We can drop you the link over and I'll drop it into the Real You Online. We just haven't had a second. It's been so crazy busy. Yeah, honestly, Bernie is just like a bump for just like in there, just giving you short, sharp shock, and there you go. It's because you said to us, I'd love you just to have you in my pocket. I'd love just to have you in my ear before the meeting. I'd love just to have you in me on the morning just to give us a pep talk. There's one module called Confidence Caffeine, which is just basically just 9, I think it's 9 different exercises and techniques just to kind of get you rocking and rolling. It's so much fun. So much fun. Right. So any questions, let us know. Put them on here. Tag us. Cheryl and I are in meeting somewhere tonight, but we will answer you. Or you can drop us a DM and the team will answer you. And just please, like, if you're on the fence, get off it. Because
yeah,
the spelks will hurt your ass. And I know how much you're going to regret it when you come onto the next challenge or whatever in 6 months' time or 9 months' time and see all the other girls rocking and rolling. And you're like, shit, the bed. That could have been me. Okay.
oh, I love that. Amazing, Bernie.
Oh, I love that. I love it, Bernie. So good.
I love that you've got it today and it's already working for you, right?
No, I think Bernie's talking about
Amazing.
the Real You, Cheryl.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Amazing. Right. We love you all. We're going to go because we've got some calls. We've got coaching calls with our 6 months program. Cheryl's got, I think she's got a teaching call tonight with our elite program. I am going into 2 hours of training for my ministerial program. So yes, all busy, busy. Worked immediately. Love it. Right. Mwah. Love you all, guys. Love you all. I will speak to you all soon. And big loves, big hugs from both of us. Watch out for the
Bye.
loads tonight. Bye.
Bye.